Sometimes the quietest moments between two people reveal the biggest questions. You may lie beside someone you have loved for decades and wonder whether the changes in your intimate life are normal or whether they mean something is wrong. Perhaps affection now looks different. A hand on your shoulder, a shared laugh in the kitchen, or the comfort of falling asleep together. By the end of this video, you will understand what commonly changes in sex and intimacy after 60, and what may actually become better. Bodies naturally change with age. Desire may feel less spontaneous, arousal may take longer, and comfort may require more patience or preparation. Health conditions, hormonal changes, stress, grief, fatigue, and some medications may also affect sexual response. These changes are not a verdict on your attractiveness, worth, or relationship. They are an invitation to understand your body as it is today, not demand that it perform exactly as it did decades ago. If a physical change is sudden, painful, or concerning, speak with a qualified healthcare professional rather than assuming it is simply part of aging. Although spontaneity may change, intimacy can become more intentional. A slower pace may create more room for communication, tenderness, and attention. Instead of focusing narrowly on performance or frequency, couples can explore what helps both people feel safe, wanted, and connected. Emotional intimacy often becomes increasingly important. Shared history can bring a depth that was not available earlier in life. You have witnessed each other's losses, achievements, mistakes, and transformations. When that history is accompanied by trust and honest communication, physical closeness can feel more meaningful, even when it looks different. Desire is not fixed. It can rise and fall for reasons that have little to do with attraction or love. One partner may want intimacy more frequently than the other. The goal is not to determine who is right. It is to create a conversation where neither person feels pressured, rejected, or ashamed. You might begin by asking, "What helps you feel close to me now?" Or say, "I have noticed our intimacy has changed and I would like us to understand what each of us needs." These questions invite curiosity instead of blame. It is also helpful to broaden your definition of intimacy. Holding hands, cuddling, affectionate touch, private conversation, and shared experiences can all strengthen connection. This does not mean physical concerns should be ignored. It means closeness is larger than one act or one measure of desire. Consider Maria and David, married for 35 years. Maria worried that David was no longer attracted to her. David felt embarrassed by changes in his body and withdrew rather than explain. When they finally spoke openly, they discovered that both missed simple affection. They began sitting closer, holding hands, and discussing what felt comfortable. Their connection did not return by recreating the past. It grew by becoming honest about the present. Patience is valuable, but pressure is never healthy. You have the right to express your needs and boundaries, and your partner deserves the same respect. If intimacy involves persistent pain, fear, coercion, resentment, or unresolved conflict, seek appropriate medical or therapeutic support. Professional help is not a failure. It can provide language and options that couples struggle to find alone. Sex and intimacy after 60 are not about proving that nothing has changed. They are about adapting with honesty, respect, and curiosity. What becomes better may be the freedom to communicate more clearly. Release old expectations and create a form of closeness that genuinely fits who you are now. Your body is not a problem to solve, and aging does not make intimacy irrelevant. Your needs, boundaries, and desires remain valid at every stage of life. If this helped you see your relationship more clearly, watch the next Veil Breaker video on your screen.